Hey, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, you might be watching this in evening, afternoon. So, good, whatever it is in your time zone. But right now, I am in the morning. We have been coming in every month for Leadership Legends and having this conversation for breakfast, right? You know how some people do lunch and learns? I've been doing breakfast and learn. I want you to learn about the Leadership Legends of Unsung Heroes. Hi, everybody. My name is Brigitte Brown Jackson. I'm a behavioral wealth strategist. And I absolutely love talking about the wealth in your behavior. And today I have the blessed opportunity to be able to bring to you, to share with you, none other than unsung hero from my hometown, Eric Mays. We just want to right now say to the family, to all of the people in the city of Flint, um, prayers are going out in the loss of such an incredible leader. And so this was not on the show, the runner show, if you will. I had somebody else to do this last day, but when a couple of days ago, February 24th, when Eric Mays passed, I said, you know what? I want to do something to honor him. It hit me with a ton of bricks. He is, again, a fellow Flintstone, somebody that I knew, somebody near dear to the hearts of the people in the community of Flint, as well as just an amazing leader and a kind person. So I knew him on a personal level. And he just did some amazing things. My last school was in the city of Flint, and he again was just a cornerstone of a lot of amazing things happening for us. And so we want to honor him today. So if you indulge me, this is not going to be 5 minutes. I can tell you that right now. We've been trying to do five. We went upwards to about 8 minutes, and then a couple of them lasted about 10 minutes. This one probably will be about that too as well, because we want to pay tribute to a legend in the city of Flint. Okay. And so we have Eric Mays, born in 1958, again, just passed away a few days ago here in 2024. But we want to celebrate his indomitable leadership. He was a beacon of strength and resilience for the people in the city of Flint. Now, you will see that there's people that say, all types of things. We've had multiple things where people have come in and they've shared all kinds of things. Let me put these glasses on so I can see a little bit. Now I hate because the screen reflection is always in them, but Eric Mays made an indelible impression on me, on my life, on my children. He had a relationship with both of my sons, and again was just a light to them. And so I wanted to honor him. Because today is special. It's leap year. So we normally don't have 29 days in February. And so as I thought about that, I changed my schedule around and said, you know what? We have to do Eric Mays. He's an advocate for social justice, a politician in the city of Flint, and somebody that I can say, a colleague of mine, that again have the heart of the people first. And so one of the things that I want to share before we leave out is we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about his leadership style a little bit different than we've done all of the other 28 days, because I want people to understand the value that he brought to the table and what people miss when we don't look at people like Eric Mays and value the qualities, the unique qualities that they bring to the table. So amidst challenges and all types of things that happen in the community of Flint, Michigan, he stood tall as a guiding force. And I call him the epitome of the spirit of leadership. Very passionate about leading and passionate about leadership and passionate about community engagement and again, social justice. And so today we're going to be inspired by the narrative of none other than Eric May. And we're going to bring it out in a sense. So one of the things that I do as a behavioral wealth strategist is that I have the blessing and the opportunity to show people about their behaviors. And so many people know about the DISC assessment. For me, I'm a certified extreme execution coach, and we use a tool called the flight assessment. It's a proprietary tool developed by Dr. Eric Thomas. Some people might not know him by all of that full because you just called him E.T. And so E.T., Dr. Eric Thomas, developed this flight assessment based off of the all of the value over the almost 100 years of the work of Dr. William Marston, right? And so I want to put that in context so that you understand the unique qualities of Eric Mays, all right? And so first, let's just talk about his leadership. He was a community catalyst, all right? So he was quintessential in embodiment of leadership. Like literally, you see his face, you see leader, right? Within the, again, Flint community. And so he was deeply rooted and committed to the betterment of Flint. Being a native of Flint himself, he was unwavering in his dedication to his community and definitely to the constituents in the first ward. His tenure as a councilman was again multiple. He won multiple elections to be able to be there, and he fought for the water quality, because we all heard and knew about the water crisis that happened. He fought for the infrastructure to be revitalized. He fought for the economic development of the city of Flint, and he didn't mince his words in saying it. And we're going to talk about that, because he's what I call a pilot. Now, he was not a pilot that flew a plane, but he was a pilot in the sense of leadership in flying that type of plane. And so I'll make that plane towards the end. And definitely the third quality that I could talk about, he was decisive in action. And so his leadership marked decisiveness, and he was very assertive in his decision making, which meant he had a dominant type of personality, but it was because he always championed the cause. He always understood that there was a problem that needed to be solved. And so in the face of uncertainty, he exhibited remarkable confidence in choices and making choices. And again, some of them might have been different than what most other people did. And so let's talk about what you can take away as a leader. What can you learn from him as a leader? 3 things. Number 1, being results focused. So possess that type of unwavering focus like he had. That is going to be relentless in the pursuit of obtaining your objectives that you need to do. Okay. Number 2, strategic vision. Have a strategic vision that includes a culture of accountability, so that you have that excellence that you want to have. He had an innate ability to be able to be strategic. He had an innate ability to be able to be strategic, and he wanted to make sure that those things are done. So be very focused, very, very focused. All right. And then definitely last, I want everybody to put some respect on his name. Now, we have memes, we have a lot of stuff, the laughing and playing. And one of the things that I always said every time I would see him, I said, oh, he's a pilot, and people need to understand. So let me share with you what I'm talking about and referring when I say he's a pilot. And here, let me blow it up so you can see it a little bit bigger. As I said, I'm a certified extreme execution coach under the extreme execution program that is started by Dr. Eric Thomas. And so that little emblem up there with the pilot's hat on it, it represents the pilot. And so if you are aware of the disc, the pilot is the D. And so I want you to show it to you in a SWOT way. Okay. So the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of a pilot type person. First of all, Eric Mays was a unicorn. And what I mean by that is only about 12% of the population are high pilots. Only about 12% of the population are extremely high pilots. Okay. So that means 88% of us are different, but we're different in a unique way. And then we have a value that we bring to the table too. But I want everybody to understand, if you're dealing with pilots, don't discount and disregard who they are and what they represent for us. And so the strength of the pilot is they can get things done. They're good at getting things done. So they can achieve their goals and they get stuff accomplished. They are executioners. They're going to execute without a shadow of a doubt. But a weakness that the pilot might have is getting impatient. So they might be like, okay, things are not working out as quickly as they want. And so pilots do need to learn to be a little bit impatient when they work with other people, But we need to value that and understand that that might be their limitation, but look at their strength. They get things done. So I think if they get things done, then we can deal with the weakness that might, or I don't like calling it weakness, the limitation. And then opportunities. The opportunities that we can learn from pilots is that they take charge. They don't have a problem with starting new things and making stuff happen because they're going to take charge. They look at challenges and they're like, challenge what? And if we look at the, again, indomitable leadership of Eric Mays, oh, he took challenges on and didn't blink an eye. Threat, facing resistance. Sometimes people might not like their assertive way, but we have to realize and understand that could be a threat to them, but they can work on that. But we must actually appreciate it and value it. Okay. When I had pilots as bosses, I didn't appreciate that part, but we need to appreciate that part. And so here, let me give you an application as we get ready to close out. Leaders can learn more proactively by seizing opportunities and taking those calculated risks and initiating action when necessary. Again, Eric Mays did this seamlessly. Being proactive enables leaders to stay ahead of the challenges and capitalize on the opportunities. He made sure that every opportunity he had to stand up for his constituents in the city of Flint, in the first ward, in the city of Flint as a whole, he did so. Today, I'm honored and trying to keep the tears back because it was a blow to hear about the loss that we felt in losing Eric Mays. Again, we can learn so much from his amazing, amazing leadership. And the biggest thing is I want everybody to do is put some respect on his name and celebrate his beacon of strength and his resilience for the city of Flint. He was like Malcolm, by all means necessary. He wanted to make sure justice was served. And when we understand that he was a decisive type personality, we can understand his strengths and we can honor his limitations. But most of all, we can value his valuable leadership. We can value the quintessential embodiment of his leadership within the Flint community and the United States at large. Today, on this last day of February, as we conclude our series, Leadership Legends, it has been an honor to have given you some unsung heroes, but it is an absolute honor. And the quiver is real because we are still just days away from losing such an amazing leader. For my hometown, the city of Flint, Michigan, none other than Eric Mays. We're honored to have had him be our last person in this series. I hope you've learned something. If you have not watched the other series, please go back and watch all of them. We have really had an opportunity to, sorry, you all. He was special in my son's lives. It has been an honor to give you leadership principles from some amazing leadership legends. Again, the whole series is available on YouTube that you can go and watch. But again, today, to the family of Eric Mays, to the city, my city, Flint, Michigan, to all of his constituents, and to all across the country and the world that got to know and appreciated and valued Eric Mays and his indelible mark that he made on our country, and especially the fight for social justice. I just want to say we are praying for all of everyone that is affected, and we will continue to let his legacy live. And hopefully as leaders, we can lead on like he led. Again, thank you so much for being a part of here with being with us here. I'm sorry, I can't even hardly talk now. Try not to get emotional. But if you know about the DISC assessment, I'm the I, so I'm the emotional one. But my name is Brigitte Brown Jackson. I'm a behavioral wealth strategist, and I am the founder of Exponential Edge Ventures, where we help organizations glean and learn how to develop their talent, their human capital, keep the profits within the organization because you're getting more productivity. And that's by valuing each personality style. And so today, I just wanted to honor my colleague, somebody that I consider a dear person, not just to the city of Flint, but to me and to my family. Thank you, Mr. Eric Mays, for all that you have done. You fought a good fight. You fought the faith. You kept the faith. You did. So thank you. And again, thank everybody for following this series. Again, if you missed any of them, you can watch them on my YouTube channel. God bless you. Thank you. And have an awesome, marvelous rest of your 2024 year.